Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much if you are stopping by for a second time, third time, fourth time. Welcome, keep coming back. Make sure you sign, um, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment, like all the things. This is Gracefully Fit and Wealthy on a journey to achieving both, basically. So this is my budget for January. As you can see, we have lots of red because January was a trying month um, in many ways, but we made it through January, praise God. And I'm so glad that you have made it as well. Praise God for you. And I hope your January was a great start to the year. If it wasn't, there are still 11 months to go. Keep believing, keep the faith, and keep going. So January, like I mentioned, was a rather expensive month. I was over $87 in the food area, and that's mostly because I did cook Unity twice um that month, so it kind of went up a lot more and some other stuff too. My gifting is under actually, and that's only because today is February 1st, Sunday, when I'm shooting this, and my second paycheck, um, I did my tithes today. So it's technically February, so I will put that in February's budget and not this month's budget. So this is why it would have been over if it wasn't for that, but it'll be in February's budget. And March 1st is going to be a Sunday, so that one will fall on March 2, like the one for the second tie offering for February will actually fall March 1st. So it kind of keeps um February won't be heavy in the ties. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, this is a one take, so hopefully I sound coherent and able to be understood. So as far as health, like I said, it was a trying month. I had to stop by the urgent care a few times. So it racked up a little bit because yeah, it was just insane cramps this month. And I still have to go actually see my OBGYN tomorrow, and we'll see. We'll take some ultrasound, see what's going on. Um, Rent, as usual, my share of the rent, um, or mortgage, I should say. I live with my parents. I mentioned that in previous video. If you are new, this is new information. If not, it's old information. So transportation wise, I was only over by $4.43, which is good. I think maybe gasoline was just a little bit more expensive than previous month. I'm still gonna keep the budget at 165 because I think that's still reasonable. Um, but yeah, it just was a little bit over. Um, Personal wise, I had to make a lot of stop at CVS for like pain medication, all kinds of things. My leg was hurting, all the things. My legs have been hurting. Well, my leg, one leg, on the left has been hurting for like a good 2, 3 months now. That this one is actually a good go over because I ended up putting a whopping 1650 towards my um student loans. So that's a good thing. And this now tracking what I put in my vault as far as saving. So I saved $76.71 in different vaults that I have. I believe I have a vault for um my friend's conference that happens at the end of the year, my car, which actually I need to work on my AC, but since it's so cold in Florida right now, probably don't need to fix it as quickly. Um, and then I have some membership, like my all of my subscription for language learning and all of that. Um, I should probably add language learning to this. If you would like to hear about my language learning journey with like Spanish, Korean, um, French, I'd be happy to share. So, subscriptions. Yeah, these are my other subscriptions. Went a little bit under, which is great. I'll take it. And then the other side of, the trying part of January was that the water heater, I put some contribution for my dad to fix the water heater. It had been a long time where it was just like on and off and just doing all kinds of crazy things, and taking cold shower is like the most horrible thing. Because it leaves my skin all itchy and very sensitive. I have very sensitive skin. So this is why the miscellaneous is the 150 that I had to put towards that, and um some other repairs um as well. Some other thing that I had to get as well. Let me see. Oh, I went too fast. Oh, the tax. That's the other one that was miscellaneous. I didn't really budget for filing my taxes, but I filed my taxes, and so it went into miscellaneous as well. What else to mention? Like I mentioned, Cook Unity I did twice this week, the food delivery service, and so this month, so that really tanked my budget for food. But hopefully February is a shorter month. I don't think I plan on getting anything. Um, and then I just got to be more watchful about when I go to Walmart, about keeping to budget, because sometimes I tend to like just pick up stuff and it becomes a very expensive run. And yeah, but one thing I was very glad was that this month I was able to put that much money towards my student loans. So that was a good thing. Now we're going to move to where I'm putting in the information for how it went with my student loan. So credit card wise, I've already filled in the numbers. Um, these went down because these three are more of the um static ones where I just pay every month, or the ones I'm not using. These ones are revolving ones. The numbers changes all the time. But I try to not carry a balance. Um, and if I do, um, I try to make sure it's under like the rewards point I would get for it anyways. So most of these will be paid by the time that they are due. Now for this, I have my numbers. I'll input them live, kind of. So for loan number five, I'm still paying towards loan number five. I mean, when I run the numbers, it's best that I put all the money towards loan six, which I'm currently focusing on. But I don't know, I just because they're both at 8%, I just like seeing that number go down too. And so I usually tend to put like 50 or $100 towards this loan. And so that one has gone down. It is now 49, 14. And loans are such I've said it and I'll keep saying it. It feels like such a black hole where you put money and it's for the amount that I've put, you just don't see it because of all the interest that quickly accumulates the very next day. Um, right now I calculated and it's about like 312, I think, um, dollars in interest per month right now on all of my student loans. So that's why I'm so gung-ho on putting as much money towards it. And then February will probably be the last month I'll be able to contribute around 1,500. Then I have to be putting it towards these because the due dates are coming up. The interest free is are coming up on these, so I have to kind of switch gear towards my credit cards instead. This, of course, has gone up $6, about $6. It is now 47. Um, this one as well has gone up because we're not focusing on these. It is now 12.46. Okay, and then this one has gone up as well, and it is now 99 instead of 40. So it's gonna, yeah. And then this one is the one I'm focusing on. So this one has gone down. Yay. So we're officially out of the 20,000. We are now in 19,700. Yeah, 8. And, woohoo! So for a total of down to $55,117.74. Let's go back to August. Back in August, it was at $57,487.72. So, I guess I could do a quick subtraction. So 57,487.72 minus 55,177.74. It has gone down by $2,369.98. However, last time I was doing the calculations, I think I've put in over 4,000. So even though I've put in like over $4,000 since the beginning of August, so since from August to January now, yeah, only 2,300 of it shows, and that's the craziness about interest. So over 2,000 is kind of just consumed with interest. But at least we're moving down, and that's the key thing. Just keep just keep putting into it, even though it feels like a black hole. So this was a budget for and our progress so far for our student loan, debt and all of that. It is definitely a journey of ups and downs, good months and bad months, and just still figuring out the budget and all of that. But one thing I do is I make sure that like I said, with the credit cards, that I'm not with any credit cards that's like I'm paying a bunch of fees or I mean a bunch of interest on and then put the money towards these now because a lot of these could be done, but it's just I'm focusing on this right now. So but I am excited for the end of the year. I know the year has just started, but I am excited for the end of the year because this is the first year in about a year where I'm out of school and so I have an actual job and I can actually make progress towards debt and being debt free instead of just accumulating debt. Last year was just all about, well, the beginning of last year and 2024 was mostly on accumulating debt because I was in school. But I'm finally, it's going to be a full year of actually being out of school, having a job, and being able to tackle on these debts. So I'm really excited about that. And stick around to see how I do with the journey to keep me accountable. Put in a comment how much you are, your student loans or your debt are, and we can keep each other accountable. And you can help me to grow this channel. And yeah, and hopefully more people will see it. And I love seeing all the other videos as well. So inspiring to see it. And I hope I can just be just another girly that's over here making sure that we're out of debt and just living our best, wealthiest life. So if you like that kind of content, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, like, and I will see you in February. And we'll see how we did then, how we do then. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you have any question, like I said, especially with the assets, I don't want this to be too long, but if you would like a special video on assets or languages, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye.